Hello and welcome to part 1 of 2024 under 30-second reviews. So this is from January to April, more or less every book that I've read, in only a few words. So under 30 seconds, let's go. So the 5 is the story of the women who were killed by Jack the Ripper, and it gives a very moving account of what it would have been like to live in Victorian Britain. And it's really good to give the victims back their stories, since so many books on Jack the Ripper kind of fetishise the killer. This is a book about a guy called Portnoy, and he complains a lot. Transphobia is explored through the medium of wormy body horror. Instagram Stalker has some really very insightful things to say about white supremacy and the patriarchy. In fact, I actually really want to read this again already. I only finished it not very long ago. Bake Off murder mystery without a whole lot of mystery. And also without a whole lot of murder too. It takes about 300 pages to get there. But it was cosy and it was good fun. Pickles. This book was beautiful and wonderful and literally everybody should read it. It is so good. This was an Argentinian horror/family saga. It was a bit of a slow burn, but I actually genuinely loved it. And I've never read anything quite like it, and I wouldn't know really what to compare it to. There's everything: friendship, love, family, some pretty grotty body horror. I'd really recommend this one. It was fab. This was total feel-good fiction. It's about a lady who makes friends with an octopus, and the octopus has certain problem-solving acumen. No, it's a really, really sweet story, and if you need a bit of a pick-me-up, it's adorable. So yeah, very, very highly recommend this one for a smile. So Feybound was cheesy and a bit obvious, but I really, really enjoyed it. I really loved it. I liked the romance, I liked the world, and the storytelling was pretty good. And also, I've got it in purple too. So I've got a brand new Kindle because I stood on my old one. And it's worked out okay because I absolutely love my new Oasis. And XOXO was a cute K-pop themed young adult romance, and it was predictable but also very sweet. So exactly what it said on the tin, really. I feel like I should get in touch with Samantha Irby and tell her some stuff about my butt, just so that, you know, we're even. So I Want to Die But I Want to Eat Tteokbokki has a great title, it's got a great cover, and it's a great concept. So it's basically the author's conversations with their psychiatrist, kind of transcribed with a few essays thrown in. It's okay. Personally, I didn't get much out of it, but if you have similar problems to the author, you might find it interesting and helpful. The story of art was amazing, but a total sausage fest. So I keep recommending this book to everybody. It's about victims of a serial killer getting reanimated as clones. And it's just brilliant. It blends literary fiction, science fiction, and a little bit of kind of mystery there as well. So, and it's very, very readable. So yeah, like I say, I recommend this I keep recommending it to everybody. Why has nobody told me this before? I mean, they kind of have, but this is a brilliant summary of what's out there self-care wise for mental health. I'd highly recommend it to anyone who's been struggling. These are the foundations. They might be the basics, but they're also the foundations. How to Live When You Could Be Dead was a really emotional read for me, because unfortunately Deborah James is no longer with us, and she just shows amazing perseverance and bravery in the face of adversity. And if it's taught me anything, it's to have rebellious hope. So I've already spoken about this one quite a lot, and as you know, I think you should all go out and buy it. And I promise the author isn't paying me to say that. Although maybe you should be, I am plugging him quite a lot. So The Trust was quite a good fun cozy, but it's not okay to clean the toilet with somebody's toothbrush. It's not okay. So it makes it quite difficult to root for the main character. But it was good fun. I did enjoy it. So this sprawling sci-fi Victoriana about kids with various talents it was a bit of a mess, but it really is my sort of thing, and I need to know what happens next. So I will be getting the sequel. It's one of those books that if it wasn't so enormous and if I'd been able to hold it up better, I might have enjoyed it a bit better. But it was okay. So there we go. That's January through April. And the next video will be in 4 months after we've done May, June, July, and August. Stay tuned. Stay tuned.